What do you think of...
We're about to speak to a bunch of the new Leafs coming in. What would be your advice to someone who's new to Toronto and the Maple Leafs?
Well, first of all, enjoy the day. Today's one of the last days they have before they start training camp. And I know every season you look forward to training camp. We got new players on the team, so you're looking to blend in with them and obviously have a good training camp and a good year. I look forward to it. Maybe this is the year finally those hockey gods will be with us and we can win a few rounds and challenge for the cup.
What do you remember most about training camp?
Well, when I first started in 70, I played with a lot of the guys that won the cup in 67. Those guys came to training camp with the idea of getting in shape. You know, I was a rookie coming out of London, and I believed that if I was in the best shape possible coming into camp, I had a chance of making the team. So instead of being overweight and drinking beer in training camp, I was ready to go, and I was fortunate to make the team my first year. But nowadays, the guys train, as you know, all year round. They're ready for it. The training camps are much shorter than they were when I played, so they're all used to it. They're getting ready to go.
You got to know some of these younger guys as you kind of help them kind of get used to their new cities too.
Well, I don't know them well. I mean, I've around at a few of the functions and events. So Austin's been around, Morgan Riley, Mitch. These guys are all beating my records that I've had over the last few years. So I send a few texts out to them congratulating them, which is great. It's awesome that they do that. Today's a special day for me. It was 49 years ago today. I scored the overtime goal in the Canada Cup, and that was a big moment. Wasn't fortunate to win a cup, but to represent Team Canada. We just had a reunion in Montreal about a month ago, and I think there was 15, 16 guys there, and it was probably one of the better teams Canada's ever put together. And the other thing that's kind of cool, my first grandson, Luke, it's his 21st birthday today, so September 15th today I'll always remember.
What do you remember most about the goal?
Most about the goal? Just afterwards, everybody coming out on the ice. Our friend Don Cherry was a coach at the time, and they had the goalie Zarilla, who came way out of the net, and Grapes happened to mention that to us as he was going into the washroom between overtime and regulation time. And he made sure the media, that everybody know that he helped Darryl Sittler score that goal, which he did.
You mentioned Mitch. How different does it feel when a guy who's been around for a while isn't there the next year?
Well, I'm sure it'll be an adjustment for the current guys. I mean, Mitch was such a part of our team. He's such a great player. Like, you talk about his goals and assists and his creativeness, which is awesome to watch. But he was very good defensively. He was an all-around player. And, I guess for Mitch, and sometimes these things happen. He's moving on. He'll do very well, I think, in Las Vegas, and we'll miss him here.
I'm sure you've seen that before, though, right? Where a team says goodbye to somebody, but then they kind of rally around each other and find different ways and different roles for guys to kind of expand upon.
Well, back in my era, the Ballard days, I mean, and when Imlach came, they traded a lot of good guys off those teams, guys like my buddy Lanny and a number of other players. So, yeah, it's not the nicest thing in the game, obviously. You learn to adjust, but it's your job, and that's what you have to do, and you have to pick it up and blend in with the new guys. You're a team. The logo on your crest is the most important thing for all of us, and I think players realize that.
You mentioned Austin. How do you think the captaincy's changed the role of the captain in the NHL, if at all?
Well, I don't know if it's changed a lot. The captains before me were George Armstrong, Dave Keon, and when I was named captain in 75, I guess it was a great honor, and I think Austin realizes there's a responsibility that comes with being a captain, not only on the ice but off the ice, and I think he's done a great job. The other important thing as a captain is to have strong leadership around you. So guys with Tavares and a number of the other older guys, Morgan Riley, give them that support, and that's what you need to do a job. But there's a lot of pressure that comes being with captain, and people look at you as kind of the guy that is to lead, and when things are going well, you get a lot of credit, probably more than you maybe deserve, and when you're losing, you get a lot of crap that more than maybe you deserve. But Austin's a good guy. He means well. He wants to win the cup here, and he's doing a good job.
What would you like to see him chase down Sundin's goals record? It's getting pretty close.
Well, I mean, he's had an exceptional run at it here. As you know, I don't know if he's, for his age, I think he's scored more goals than anybody else at this point in his career. So, I mean, records are made to be broken. I know when I passed Dave Keon's, that was a special moment for me, knowing that it probably wasn't going to last forever. And then Mats came along and passed me. So those are things that happen. But if you have a great hockey team and good players, those records will continue to be broken.
Your Leafs of the late 1970s were a pretty good team, but you couldn't get past Ken Dryden and the Montreal Canadiens. Any thoughts on Ken's passing?
Well, that was very sad. Ken died too young, as we all know, and I not only played against Ken in the 70s, who was phenomenal, and the Canadiens, they had one of those teams where they were just better than all of us. You know, they had more depth, and then they had Ken in goal on top of that. I mean, for him to win 6 Stanley Cups in 8 or 9 years he played was phenomenal. Got to work with Ken at MLSE as the president, and, you know, enjoyed my time with him. He's a real gentleman, a good guy, and I'm sorry to see him go. And my condolences to his family, Linda was awesome. They were great for me. Ken was the president when my wife Wendy passed away, and I asked him if they could honor her and myself by putting her name on the banner, and Ken was the guy that made that decision, so I'll never forget that.
Darryl, the Leafs are so ingrained in the community. How important is a day like this to continue to support the Leafs in the community efforts to just kind of build that relationship?
Well, the Leaf Nation and the Leaf brand is so strong, and back when I played and started, you know that it's important to give back to the community. And these opportunities are there all the time. And we all have a choice every day you get up whether you want to be involved and participate in it. And I've learned over my life, like, if you sit on the sidelines and do nothing, probably nothing's going to happen. But you get involved, you can make a difference. So Leafs Nation and MLSE Foundation do a lot for the community. The players realize that, and they're out here with the right attitude and the right emotions that it's going to be a good day for everybody.
I mean, good group, team that want to win right now. I think that's what I want to be part of. And you saw what the team did in the playoffs last year. We're the toughest matchup to Florida, so good to be part of this group.
What kind of expectations do you put on yourself, given the newness of everything?
I mean, just going day by day, meeting everybody right now, trying to improve day by day, but obviously trying to help the team win in different facets. I think I can help in, like I say, like PK, power play, different things in the game. So definitely going to try to help the team win.
What have you noticed most about your new surroundings, your new teammates, and just kind of getting yourself up to speed here as you enter into the season?
Well, I've been here for 3 weeks skating with the guys. We've had a really good group, and the pace is actually really fast before I came there. So the guys are ready. Been working out a lot too, and nice little scrimmage there, and good skates. So excited to start things pretty soon.
Who's impressing you?
Sorry?
Who's impressing you at those skates so far? Your new teammates?
Morgan Riley's been buzzing in those skates. I feel like I guess I wasn't there before. I've seen him play against him, but he's been in really good shape. But a lot of guys have been looking really good.
Have you gotten recognized at all around town, Dad?
Not really, not so far. But I mean, maybe in the future. But I really like the city so far. Living downtown and getting to different restaurants and stuff, so it's been good.
How have you found the traffic?
But how unique is it to be a part of something like this so early on, being a part of this team to get to kind of help support the community and remove barriers for others who want to play hockey?
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously, I'm new here, but I know this team's been helping the community for years, and events like this, it's really fun to be part of, raising money. So, happy to be part of it.
You'll probably get recognized more and more as the season goes on. How comfortable are you kind of playing under a brighter spotlight than maybe before?
It'll be different for sure. Big market, Canada. I mean, it's always nice to have a little pressure. That's what you play for. So it'll be different, but I'll enjoy it for sure.
How can you use that championship experience to try and implement it? I know it's new, so you got to work that balance. But your experience in the past to try and make an impact inside that.
Yeah, I mean, having that pedigree in the playoffs, we been there for multiple years, and obviously it's those situations you don't want to be too high, too low. I've been there, so I mean this team's been there too. So, but I know I can bring what I can bring in the playoffs to help this team win. So I'm excited for that.
What have your conversations been like with Coach Berube?
Really excited to have me join the team. A little bit of the same I had in Vegas, I guess, playing in different roles. Can play power play, PK, but I guess we'll see where it's at. But really good conversation with him.
What do you embrace, Nick, about the defensive side of the game in a role that you seem to have had a lot of success in?
I think it's really important, especially especially now. I mean, 4 lines can score, so it's really important to have everybody on the ice that can play good defensively. I think you see more and more, even those top guys being good defensively, 200 feet, so taking a lot of pride in that.
Nick Berube says he wants to play a heavy game. Does that fit into your style and what you played in Vegas?
Yeah, I think I play a pretty simple game. I like to go on the forecheck, be net front is like I like to be, and protect pucks, be hard to play against. So yeah, I think that fits it pretty well.
It's a bit of a long shot. You played a little Bantam in Rouyn-Noranda, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you play in the Dave Keon Arena there?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
okay.
It's good relation there, I guess.
Okay.
Guy from that played here and had success, and being from the same region, so yeah, it's fun.
Is his picture all over the place?
Over there, yeah. He's a legend over there for sure. Yep.
What message do you have for Leafs fans heading into the season?
I mean, be excited about the season. Like I said, I'm new here, but just look at the guys skating. All guys have been working out too. There's a lot to be excited about.
Anyone you've hit it off with off the ice, just kind of as personality, like get to know since you've been here?
It's a lot of guys. Obviously, Maccelli, like being two young guys, has been here for 3 weeks, like I did. So been really good with him. But like I said, like stuff to name one guy. All the guys been really awesome.
What are you looking forward to when it's Montreal and Toronto? Because obviously you grew up with that.
I mean, it's gonna be right the first game, so it'll be a fun match. I always enjoy playing Montreal either at home or over there. So yeah, it'll be fun.
So what excites you the most about the upcoming season?
Just to join this group and be with these guys and try to achieve the main goal of winning.
How much, the fact that you played in a Canadian market, how much do you think that will acclimatize you to playing here?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Canadian markets, love hockey, but as a player, you love that aspect of it, and it makes it all that more fun.
You built a strong friendship on and off the ice with Connor Garland in Vancouver. Are there any guys here that you think you could have a similar relationship with on and off the ice?
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of great guys here. Still a new guy, so haven't gotten that deep in forming those relationships yet. But for sure, I'm sure I'll make some good friends.
What do you remember about playing for Berube?
He's a very straightforward coach. What he expects out of you, and easy to play for in the fact of there's no gray area. He likes the north and south, get up and down, and just compete is the main thing. So as long as you can compete, then he's a great coach to play for.
There's expectations in the city, but I know probably none greater than what you put on yourself. What do you put on yourself in terms of any personal goals or just even making an impression?
Just personally, last year I didn't have the best year, so just getting back to maybe the form of, that I know I can be at, and then even, having more and more years under my belt, just getting the most out of myself and, seeing how far I can go.
What do you know about the trade, and what was your initial reaction?
I just got a call from the GM telling me that I had been traded to Toronto, and I guess my initial reaction was just surprised. I wasn't expecting it, but after that, just very happy and excited to be a part of this, and just moving forward.
What's it like being a part of something like today that raises money to remove barriers for everybody to be able to play a sport that you love so much?
Yeah, it's a great foundation, and just bringing everyone together to support it is great to be a part of, and it should be a great day. We got a great day for it.
What do you describe your sense of motivation coming into this year?
I'm very highly motivated. Like I said, it was a rough year last year for me, so I know the things I need to do to put that in the past and make this a good one. So it's right there for the taking.
What do you like to bring Dakota when you're at your best to the game?
I like to really bring it all. I can bring physicality. I also think I have a good scoring touch, and just a good team guy that can play anywhere in the lineup and on the PK.
How was your mindset after the house here last year, the start of the season, coming back from that?
Yeah, it was a difficult time and tough to go through, but in the end I'm very lucky and thankful that I got it taken care of early on, and no real major side effects after recovering. So just to go through that and, be thankful to still be playing at the highest level, and then, once again, putting it behind me and just, moving forward and getting back to the player I know I am.
What's exciting you the most about the start of this coming season?
Just excited for things to get going and play games again. I feel like at some point towards the end of the summer, it's been a long summer, you've put in all the work and you just want to start playing games and having fun with the guys again.
I remember when you battle on John's bottom six. How do you win?
For me, it's just sticking to the reason they brought me in here, the reason that they signed me, and the reason I've been successful so far, just playing hard, being someone that's hard to play against, responsible, and can kind of do the same thing day in, day out. So for me, it's just bringing that to the table.
Another original 16 for you, that's nothing new, but I imagine that experience can certainly help you in a market that might even have brighter lights.
Yeah, definitely both big markets, and I'm so blessed to be able to get the opportunity to play for these two markets, so I'm definitely just excited for that opportunity.
More because you are a Toronto guy and just the idea of wearing that logo?
Yeah, I mean, growing up as a kid, watching the Leafs play, being from Toronto, that's something that I think every kid dreams about, and I sure did, and I'm just so excited to put that jersey on for the first time. I can't even explain it.
I remember when you signed, you were saying how excited you were and how you had buddies coming out of the woodwork and all of that. As we get, within a few days of camp, is it starting to feel more real? Like, holy cow, this is happening? Yeah, definitely. I think as you get around the group more and you get to know the guys a little bit, and you're just kind of in the room every day, it starts to get more real. But nothing will be as real when you get to put that jersey on for the first time. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to just earn the opportunity to do that.
Captain skates, who stood out to you? Is there anyone who's kind of you knew was good, but actually playing with them just kind of changed your mind, opened your eyes?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously Matthews, when you see him just do things with the puck, you realize how good he actually is, just crisp on every rep, and you really see his skill shine through, and it's fun to watch guys like that practice, and it's exciting.
Getting to know Leafs Nation. I know obviously hometown kid, you're here now, but Leafs Nation really is unique when it comes to how much they support their players. How excited are you to be a part of this on the other side?
Yeah, I mean, being able to play in front of a passionate fan base, there's nothing better than that. You go out there every day and you're putting on that sweater. It's a lot of pride and it's a lot of emotions when you put that on, and you're doing it for yourself and your teammates, but you're also doing it for all the fans, everyone that cares so much. And I've been on the other side of that, and now I'm getting the opportunity to hopefully put the jersey on, and it's crazy.
What's the key to dealing with the attention when you're playing under the microscope in a Canadian market like this?
I mean, for me, it's just always work hard. Every day I go into the rink, and I think if you work as hard as you can and you show that to the fans and to your teammates, a lot of people usually just respect that, and they'll lay off you.
What is your golf game like?
My golf game is extremely average. I think you can catch a couple holes where I'll look like prime Tiger Woods, not really, but and then you can catch a couple holes where I might look like I'm one of the worst players on the golf course. So we'll see what we're getting today.
This identity, I know it will take some time to forge an identity for any group, but this group got bigger, and you're a big part of that as well. Is that already sort of what this room starts to feel like as you go through the skating? We're a bigger group. We can play physical and a little bit more bite.
Yeah, you definitely have some big boys in the locker room, and going through fitness testing and the skates and everything like that. Everyone came ready to go, and it's exciting to be in an atmosphere like that. I think you push each other to be better every day when it's like that. So I think we're all just excited.
Some of the guys last year at this event, the new guys were talking about how fantasy football, the team group, kind of helped them get into it. What do you do when you're trying to get to know a new group?
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. I know learning from Montreal, especially a lot of the talk around the rooms about fantasy football. So. Made my way into that, so I'm excited that I got a decent team too, so I'm excited to chop it up with the guys about that, and I know a lot of the combos about that, so it's fun to be a part of that.
You're off to a good start?
1-0 so far, but I probably lost this week, so it might be 1-1.
To who?
This week I lost to Domes. Domes got a good team.
The kind of the informal skates been like since you've gotten to town? What's that like for you?
Yeah, it's been good to just go to the rink and meet a lot of new faces and skate with some of the guys who've been here for a while. So, yeah, it's been good.
Who's impressing you, or who's standing out?
I mean, obviously the top names they're pretty good, like everyone knows already. So it's fun to watch them train and try to pick up some things too.
Have you had any early conversations with the coaching staff about what type of role they might expect you to play in?
Yeah, well, I mean, season haven't started yet, so I mean it's kind of tough. But yeah, I had a short conversation with the coach, and I mean, I'm just doing my best on practice and try to show them what I can do, and then they'll make the decisions for me.
Matias, what do you put on yourself? I'm sure you have your own hard expectations. What do you tell yourself in terms of goals or the type of season, or how do you measure success?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it would be nice to play playoffs for first time in my career. So I haven't that before. That would be obviously that's the goal, and to win is the most important thing. And then for myself, I want to have a better season than I've had. So make it the best one of my career and enjoy, have fun.
What stood out most to you about the city of Toronto?
Sorry, what's that?
About the city of Toronto, since you've lived here.
Yeah, it's great. It's a little different than Utah for sure. A lot going on in the city, so it's been good. There's a lot of good restaurants and stuff to do outside of hockey, so I've been enjoying it.
Can you thrive under that type of pressure and that type of spotlight? Bigger city, bigger market, bigger expectations.
Yeah, I mean, hope so, right? So I'm not a huge thinker usually or overthink stuff, so I think that will help me too.
How much have you played the right side in your career?
A little bit. I just had the same line pretty much my whole career and the same winger on the other side. So when he was playing right side, I didn't have the option back then to pick which side I want to play. So I just been on the left.
You're comfortable on the right though?
Yep, sure.
How curious are you about playing in this conference in the East?
What's that?
How curious are you about playing in a new conference in the East?
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Everything is new. So, yeah, excited.
Yeah.
You've been hanging around Nicolas a little bit?
Yeah.
How would you describe what he's like and what he might bring to the team?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a great player. He's won the cup, so he's going to be a great help when the real games start. And then he's a great guy to be around. So it's been good to have him as another new guy, so we can just kind of go through everything together.
Are you ready for a clean slate here, given the way your season went last year?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working out hard this summer, so I'm ready to go.
How would you describe your sense of motivation for this season?
It's probably the highest it has ever been. Coming here, I mean, what's a better place to play?
How have you found the traffic so far?
Awful. I mean, that's something I gotta get used to. I can't just go to the rink 5 minutes before, gotta think a little bit before leaving the house.
It's important to have a strong sense on the ice of what you want to do, but off the ice is important as well. Community events and ingraining yourself with the fan base is really important. Are you looking forward to today to get to know some of the other players, get to know the community a little bit better?
Yeah, it'll be a cool experience. Obviously, everything's still new, so just trying to meet as many people and enjoy the day. Decent, yeah.
We all know Leafs Nation has the most incredible fan base, but you can't do anything without the support from the community. How crucial is a day like today to continue to foster that relationship?
Absolutely. Well, we're super grateful for the support that we have from the Toronto Maple Leafs front office, all of our partners and supporters. And days like today are incredible for our community. All the money that we raise is for our Change the Game campaign, which is essentially a campaign built to remove barriers for youth in sport. So all the money raised, like I said, is benefiting all these youth, and we couldn't do it without our community and the team, of course.
I know that you want kids to get involved in sports early. There's data that goes through the roof to show how important it is to have that kind of community building aspect. Barriers are there financially, they're there systemically. What changes have you seen, even over the last 5, maybe 10 years, to kind of see that change happen in a positive way?
Absolutely. Well, I think I would say diversity. So we've been leaning a lot into diversity with our hockey coaches education program. And essentially it's a program that removes barriers for BIPOC youth. So we provide them access to do their coaching education, and then we actually help them find employment after. So we're literally changing the face of hockey and, leading into that diversity and providing those opportunities to youth that wouldn't have it before. So if I would say how it's changing, I think that's a big way of how we're changing it and how we're changing the game in hockey.